My name is Insane Raven, and I am back with another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc Story Time. Such a long title, let's go! It was more than one glass bottle.
So from
Or
this,
glass.
we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken.
2 bottles! Aha!
Someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside.
Surprise!
They must have left behind a few too many pieces,
Too many pieces.
which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Obviously.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Yep. There can be no doubt that in the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by
I got it!
some bowling
Removed
aficionados?
from the scene was
What?
used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all
Yep.
the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
And we're not
Wanted to
wrong.
make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there,
Naturally.
we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
You know, I love how, like, me and Kiriko are taking this, like, we're, like, a, like, crime team investigating group that was, like, so then, after all, it would only be natural that the second killer hit the second bottle so that they can prove they were never there.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but
There's no maybe about it, sweetheart.
no evidence I had anything to do with it.
If you have to admit that there might have been a second attack,
Killed her, I'm sure.
then you've already admitted too much, kid.
Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I didn't know there was a second bottle.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Look at you trying to be all bold and shit.
I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine.
Does his hair like move when he says that?
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Why do you call her Olga
I'm
still?
nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
Nah, his hair's always on
Toko was
end.
still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Which would explain the handprints in the inside of the locker.
Now decided to share that with us?
Bayaka, he's an idiot. You gotta cut him some slack.
After thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think it's
God, I love his style.
Go. Where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
Lies,
She
lies.
didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Isn't that right, Makoto?
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous after all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room, and I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element. Why are there new elements being added every 5 minutes? Why? Stop giving me new elements. Stop adding shit. Just play the game. Ah! Absolutely. So far, you've probably been pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thoughts. From now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have the chance to choose the proper truth bullet to use in your coup de grace. You can select it the same way as doing in a non-stop debate, simply by pressing the L button. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you have fewer bullets to choose from. But, for educational purposes, we're gonna pretend you set it to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? I promise I'll be gentle. Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! I'm only halfway through the game. There are a lot of dead people, and this is a pretty long fucking game for me to be halfway through. Holy shit. Well then, good luck and have fun. Moment of truth. I thought we already did one of these.
It's It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you.
Ba 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 ba.
It's a
Ba,
lie.
ba, 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 ba.
Enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. That's enough!
Prove it?
Bam. Alright, it's not that big of a
Did
thing.
you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
Silly
Does this
ghost.
handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
You're losing your shit,
Okay,
kid.
then. Let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
The power of being whipped.
Killed Sakura.
Nope.
I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
What the fuck?
Up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
What the fuck?
Sakura's
What the fuck?
I decided to go there early, so I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go.
I mean, that's fair.
I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Okay.
Did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Where does the blood from the floor come in, though?
That's awkward.
So after you
Good job,
left, I
Yasuhiro.
jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
Because you're an idiot.
Mean to? I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Thank you. Why am I agreeing with Bayaka?
Get all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
Good point.
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me.
Oh.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
You mean... Right on cue.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Did she just out Bayako?
Answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
And?
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over,
Okay.
collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence.
I'm getting whiplash from this.
Die for some woman? If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Cause normally,
Fair.
Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
But Sakura can still take a hit.
Hey, come on. That's... you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that and he is gonna...
That's that. Let's Let's start the vote.
Nope. I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Nope.
Not quite yet.
There's still a lot going on.
Why not yet?
The poison?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
No poison.
Huh? Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Nope. Makoto, don't be
Tell
dumb.
us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this scattered of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
You wish
Well.
my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... I don't fucking know. I got such whiplash from this fucking debate, I got no fucking clue. It's the yellow powder, right?
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
Okay.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood.
Nah, that's not what I want to
Smashed
do.
her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did
Okay.
the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
But no, you didn't. So, the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, and the problem is the yellow powder.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura. I remember waking up.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre, so you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
Okay.
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Damn it.
I was just sleeping, and all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
You were taken by surprise, so you smashed her head in with the Monokuma.
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Shoot!
What?
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there. I remember waking up.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered, so you smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up.
That's not where Sakura was
In
found?
front of the shelf.
No!
Sure. I guess, I don't fucking know. I have such major whiplash, dude. I don't even know anymore.
Upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah. The evidence that proves there was an attack from in front of the magazine shelf was the blood in front of the magazine shelf.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
How? Look at Toko.
Looked like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
Thank you.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Nope.
The biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Yep.
that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
Nope.
I don't think that's possible.
It's because I was in the locker. I saw it for myself. I guess.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
Did Hina kill
And
him?
at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
Did Hina kill him?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How did you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Fair.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
No.
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
Poison, maybe?
That's because you're overlooking vital information.
No. The yellow powder. The yellow fucking powder. I think Hina killed her.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause.
Not true.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Good.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no.
I don't think this is right.
Killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Shoot!
I didn't think so, but still.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's
What did the file say again?
cause. What killed
I didn't really look at the file, I'll be honest.
anything other than the shot to...
No, that's wrong.
What did the file say again? I don't fucking remember. It's been...
According to the Monokuma
What?
file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
It wouldn't be in the Monokuma file if it wasn't.
There was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean... Maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Thank you.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yep.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Not true, but yeah.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
It's highly
Really
possible.
so hard to believe. Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can... explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Shut the fuck up.
When talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Yep.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab
Yep.
that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
Yep.
And that's where I found this.
C9.
Is that the poison?
It's
Yep.
not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the
Yep.
specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Yep.
Did you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C.
Yep.
In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a
Reagents,
variety
that's how
of
you
useful
said.
chemicals.
Thank you, Biker.
That's where the poison came from? Section C?
But it was in Section A.
Question, isn't it?
You found it in Section A.
The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Exactly, idiots.
Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Is he gonna show? And we were so shocked at what we were all seeing, all we could do was just stand there and watch. But as if it was the most natural thing ever, Bayako was as calm as ever.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in
No, he's not. Look, as much as you can say about Bayaka, what part of Bayaka has ever shown a suicidal tendencies? No. If anything, he's a fucking sadistic showman.
Drink some water. You can't just swallow powder. It'll stick to your throat.
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
No.
Certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Idiots.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Look, I'm surrounded by idiots.
It's protein powder.
Yep.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Yep. Now, I wasn't putting my money on... There's another one? Where's the D? Where? Need an all. 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 Need a T. Need a T. Need a T. Need a T. Need an E. There's an E. Where's an N? Where's an N to the end of the song? Give me an I. Give me an I. Give me an N. I think I can spell.
I understand.
What's that spell? Protein drinks.
Poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Not really a can,
If
but
the
okay.
protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Probably.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Yep. Protein drink.
You're saying that
Which
you gave her
makes
a
it-
protein drink, right?
Painfully obvious that was probably Hina.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
The two blows to the head probably didn't
She
help.
took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Yep. Has to be what was found in front of the shelf.
I got it!
Footprints in the powder.
The footprints left behind in front of the
Yep.
shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
Yep. I'm glad someone's thinking.
More, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Probably.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Yep.
The footprints. They're mine.
Yep.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Yep.
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
Yep.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Kodo and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why...
Brakka.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Yep.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Trying to get it over with as
You were
quickly
in
as
an awful
possible.
rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Why?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
And we'll find out why in the next episode. Yeah, I'm a douchebag, and what can I say? Anime makes me leave terrible, terrible cliffhangers. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.